And I'm going to go over actually today 3cmediasolutions.org. So what we're doing now is 3C Media Solutions offers a number of different services. We offer 3C Media On Demand, 3C Streaming Media, so you can get streaming media accounts from us. We also provide podcasting services. You can get a free podcasting account. You can also get, we also have event coverage, which is at the cost, it's the cost, whatever the cost of the event is. So let's say we do the Veterans Conference. We do a number of other conferences. Actually, we're providing support for this conference. So if you have an event at your school that you believe has some system-wide interest, you can actually ask us to come and record it. We'll webcast it for you. And the webcasting will be free, but the only charges would be for time and materials, for our staff and everything. And then we also provide the board governors. We actually webcast them. I think they're like bi-monthly. So we do that as well. We actually go up to Sacramento and do that as on-location recordings. So one of the things what I'd like to do is go over the on-demand service today, because that's the one that many of you will probably be using. So what the on-demand service is if you have videos that you record, let's say you record them with CCC Confer. Well, CCC Confer now, what's going to happen is that starting this month, January, is that when you record a CCC Confer archive, it will automatically be converted to MP4 video and be hosted on the 3C Media Solutions website for your students' use. So your students can then go onto our website at 3C Media Solutions, and they can watch it on their mobile devices. You can watch it on your laptop, or you can watch it on your desktop. Whatever device you have, they can watch that video. That basically of your, if you're a faculty member, of the lecture that you just gave. And it would be about, right now we're saying 24-hour turnaround. We're expecting that to come down quite dramatically. Right now there's probably the turnaround is about 3 to 4 hours. But we imagine that as people start using it more and more, that the turnaround will probably get a little longer until we figure out what we have to do to provide more resources for it. But so let's go to the 3C Media On Demand product. And you'll see that we have a number of different categories there, but the category that's probably most relevant to you, I'll go back here, is this one called colleges. That lists all the colleges that now have content on 3C Media Solutions. And it's quite a number of colleges here. And you can see that, let's go to the city of San Francisco and see what they have on our site. So City College of San Francisco here has, and here's how we do it, and this is a good example because they have a few subjects here. So the videos are automatically sorted by or categorized by us using the California Community College Chancellor's Office, what they call the top codes for subjects. So we use the main subject headings. So biological sciences is one. You can see that then it's subdivided into general and zoology and whatever falls into biological sciences. You see that there's a bunch of others, and then as we get videos, what happens is that the person who provides a video to us, the instructor, is going to fill out a form, and they're going to pick a subject. Once that subject is picked, it's automatically added to our list. So this is a very dynamic list then. And we have social sciences. Also under here you see the authors. That would be the instructors or whoever created that video, whoever's in that author field. And they're also populated automatically. So let's say that we wanted to find all the videos by Mark Dobbs, his instructor. You'd go here and you'd see this one video here. But so that's basically how this is set up. And so I'm going to take you through, I don't know if people are interested in setting up accounts on 3C Media Solutions. Does anybody have an account on 3C Media Solutions? You just did. Great. Anybody else have one?
Really easy.
That's good. I like to hear that. So what we could do if you're interested, I'm not sure how many are interested in setting up an account. How many have accounts with CCC Confer? Okay, so if you already have an account with CCC Confer, if you go to, let me show it to you here. Yeah, let's see here. There we go. Let's just get it here. I'm going to need this link anyway, so I'll just copy it while I'm here. So if you go to 3cmediasolutions.org/confer_reg, if you go to there, you'll be able to get your account, as long as there's no other issues with your email or anything, you'll be able to get your account right now. So if you go to this URL, 3cmediasolutions.org/confer_reg. And then we can actually walk through while you're with me the features of 3C Media Solutions. I was going to show my PowerPoint, but I think I'll dispense with the PowerPoint at this point, and we'll just show you the site. So as you see, what we're doing here also is you see all these videos, and all, it's not like everybody started using us within the last year. We've only been doing this for about a year now. But what we do is we actually go to YouTube, and we find every college's YouTube site that they have right now that's public, and we actually import all those links to 3C Media Solutions. And they're imported continuously as the college updates their content on that site. They're also shown on 3C Media Solutions. And one reason why we're saying that it's better to go to 3C Media Solutions than to go to YouTube is, I don't know if many of you have gone to YouTube and you see, like, you go there and you go to your college's YouTube channel, and all of a sudden there's like all these recommendations at the bottom. On the right side, there's all these other ads. It's pretty much a mess. If you go to, right here, City College of San Francisco, you see the logo, you see the subjects. There's no subjects in YouTube. You can't do subjects. You can only do playlists. Yes, sir.
What about captioning?
Oh, yeah, that's coming up. So one way of doing captioning, the easy way, and then I'll go into how you do it through 3C Media Solutions. So we're in partnership with the DCT grant. DCT grant provides funding for captioning for online media. So the easiest way to do it, if you're using Confer already, is to request it when you order a meeting or a class. So you just request it, and it automatically, you'll get captioning, and then that transcript will automatically be converted when we bring it to 3C Media Solutions. So that's the easiest way to do it if you're using Confer. If you're using something else, let's say you're taking videos yourself, and you have a different capture system, a lecture capture system at your school, then we provide a way you can do it after the fact as you're uploading your video to 3C Media Solutions. And I'll go over that.
Oh, okay. So I was going to ask you about Google Air and Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the question about it.
Well, if you can incorporate those.
If they're on YouTube, we can. If they have a link.
It does save it to YouTube. I was wondering if there was.
Yeah, I'll show you how to import a YouTube link.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fairly simple. So, does anybody have their account set up yet, or?
No, it wouldn't validate my CC Confer login.
Yeah, mine either.
Okay, probably because there's something, you don't have an account yet on 3C Media Solutions, do you? And there might be something with the way it was set up, but if you guys just send an email to support@3cmediasolutions.org,
okay.
we'll fix it like today and just create it manually. Yeah, some of them won't go through, but okay, so I'm going to log in. I'm going to pretend that I had I created one. So when you create one here, you can actually create one as well. That has to be validated, though. It's like an email validation if you create one. If you already have one through Confer, though, I can easily add you. It's not a. It actually went through, but it didn't validate for you. So it's actually in there. So, but I just have to find you and figure out what, there's probably something that didn't match exactly with like your Confer account. But that's easily, that could be the password changed at some point. But anyway, so all we ask for is the username, the email address, first, last name, your organization, and agreeing to our terms and conditions. And people ask us all the time, this is like a frequently asked question, is in terms of content. We are not police. We're trying to set us right off. We're not lawyers. We don't, we believe in fair use. As a project, we definitely believe in fair use. We believe in sharing your video content. But we're not the ones to say whether if you're showing a clip, if you have a film class and you're showing a clip, how much you can show and all that, how much you can re-record, how much you record at that for your students. We don't really, we're not lawyers, so we can't speak to that. But you can look at like the fair use and how it's been used in the past, and make your own decisions about that. But we're not going to take, like YouTube, we're not going to take you off because you're using content that might be copyrighted. Because, like I said, the fair use is like laws are very nebulous. As far as I know, so we don't get into it too much. So, and that's part of the terms and conditions is that you're responsible for your own content. That we're not responsible for that content. Anyway, so I'm going to log in, and then we'll go through some of the features. And there's going to be new features all the time that we're adding. Okay, so I log in here and I just go to this like home screen here, which tells me welcome. If you create an account from scratch, we'll have to validate you. But if you do it with your EDU address, we won't even ask you any questions. We'll just upgrade you so you can upload videos. If you have an account, anybody can get an account. They don't even have to be a CCC member. We're not validating that. But if you want to upload your videos, you do have to be a staff or faculty of the CCC system.
Within California? Or anywhere?
Within California. But, yeah. But if you're affiliated in any way with California Community College System, that's the criteria that we've been told we can use. So it leaves a lot of little wiggle room there. So you have, basically the edit, you basically can just edit your email address and your password. You can upload a picture and time zone and stuff. But so we go to My Video section. Actually, this is where you would upload your videos. So it's just a simple button here, Add Upload Video, that you use to upload a video. So let's just go and upload a video. If you guys want, you could try it, whoever's online, and upload just a YouTube. Just don't publish it, but we ask unless it's yours. But so let's just upload a video already on YouTube. The form is the same for either. So we're going to upload a video already on YouTube. The other one would be upload a video to 3C Media Solutions that you actually have possession of on your hard drive somewhere.
Would it be the same? You said that we could record a lecture in the CCC Confer because it's got the captioning. So where would we upload that?
Oh, that would be done automatically.
Oh, it will. So once we do any lectures, it's already on here.
It'll already be on there. If you do it in CCC Confer, starting probably towards the end of January, it'll automatically be uploaded to your account.
If you record.
If you record. If you record, yes. Good point.
So everybody, so they may be recording lectures and not even have to use the 3C media, right, to get to it?
Well, yeah, you have to go to 3C Media to, let's say you wanted your students to view it. Right now, once it's posted to your account, it's private, and I'll show you this.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be a private video unless you choose to share it.
Normally I would get that link in my archive.
Yeah, and you can get a link here and just share that link with your students as well and keep it private if you want. Either way, it's your choice. Or you could post it and they can go to the site and...
But you're saying that if I do a lecture, say I have a lecture planned for Friday.
Yes.
So if I close caption it, it's going to automatically appear in here because I have an account now.
Yes. Yeah, the accounts are linked. They're cross-linked.
But it will also appear in that list where it says archive.
Yes, it'll also be available from CCC Confer. But this is basically for if your students, are not at a desktop and it's difficult to watch those archives unless you're at a desktop. So they want to watch it on their iPad or something.
It's better to use it.
Oh yeah. I don't think you can view the other one through an iPad yet. But okay, so we're here, and I'm going to put in a YouTube video URL that I already just copied, and click next. And so what it does is, if you already have it on YouTube, automatically we'll grab the title, the author, if an author exists. This one, there's no author exists. This was done by the CCCO, Chancellor's Office, this video, so it doesn't have an author. You can actually choose a license. So if you want to make this an open license, like Creative Commons license, you can give it a Creative Commons license. You don't have to. It's just available for you if you do. You pick an organization, which would be your college, and then a subject. So like I said, these are all the top codes from the CCCO's office. And if you see something in here, we've had an instructor, I forget which one it was. Anyway, I think it was some esoteric subject, and he said it wasn't correct, and we corrected it. So you're the subject experts, we're not. So if you guys see some subject that's in here, or you don't see something that should be in here, just let us know, and we'll work with you on putting that in here. And then you can put tags in here, so if you want students to search a certain way, certain things are already searchable, like your title, your author, organization, all that's already searchable. But if you have other tags, you can put them in here. And then from YouTube, it'll automatically grab a description. So it grabs the description that exists on YouTube. And but if you were doing it yourself, if you were uploading it, let's say, not from YouTube, but from a video that you have on your desktop or on another drive, then you would put a description, and we highly recommend that. Agree to the terms and conditions, and then click next, and it'll appear right here. So it appeared. A degree with a guarantee is right there. So here's all the videos. So, and now you're probably going to ask, now what do I do with all these videos? Let's say I have 20 videos, and well, then we created something called folders. So you can actually put your videos into folders, like a math folder, or let's say you're an instructor teaching math. There's just a math folder. There's another folder for statistics. And you can do subfolders of that. Under math, I have algebra, calculus, and geometry. Let's say you want to share your algebra folder, which basically has a number of videos in there. It acts like a playlist. So if you go to folder options here, I don't know that I have anything in there, but it gives you an embed code. So this code you can share with your students just for that folder, so that they would view the folder as a playlist from that, and then when they go to 3C Media Solutions, click on this link, they would just see those videos. So you can provide that to your students without making any of the videos public. They can just be your account, in your account. So that's one way of doing it. Another way of doing it, let's say you find some videos on 3C Media Solutions. So let's go to videos here, and I'm going to look for, just going to look on one of these. Click on it, and right in here, there's share video, embed video, add to playlist. So you can add it to your playlist. If you share it, you can share it through, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. You can embed it. It gives you the embed code right here. But this is how you build a playlist that actually has from videos that are in CCC Confer, or you can add ones directly from your account. So that's basically folders, and then playlists are here. So let's say, let me just show you this. If you're on this video, and let's say you add it to playlist, then it's going to ask you what playlist you want to add it to, and I have a number of them here. Or you can choose new playlist as well. So that is one way of creating playlists. And playlists, again, you can share your playlist. So when you go back to your account and you click on playlists, it shows you all your playlists. I have like a few different playlists, including my math one.
What a playlist looks like?
Sure. So if I play, see if I have anything here. Yeah. So so it's down here, and then when I click play, let me click play here. Do you see them, all 4 of them down here? That was in my playlist.
Okay.
And if I click it, then they should show up on the right.
Are they ordered by the order that you added to the playlist, or can you sort them around if you like?
Now the playlist, you can actually, they're by the order that you added them.
Okay.
The folders, though, let me show you about folders. The neat thing about folders, so folders remember, they act just like playlists. The way that they work, you can actually order them around. So if you go to folder options, actually, yeah, sorry. If you go to algebra, now that only has one. Let's see here, let's go back. Yeah, some of these are I did on the fly here. Yeah. So let me show you while I'm here too. Let's say I wanted to move this video to one of my folders, then I just do a check mark there, and I click move, and then click go. It's going to ask me where I want to move it to. Please select the destination folder, and then I pick, let's say, algebra, and I move it to algebra. And then that video is no longer in my list here, but it will show up in my algebra list here. There it is. Well, let me see here. The list. Oh, here we go. No, that's not. Sorry, we just came off this feature. Oh, edit. Edit, yeah. I'm editing that. Go back to math. Anyway, I'll find it, and if you send me an email, I'll share it with you. Yeah, with folders, you can definitely. I just saw it. Sorry, I didn't know. that here then. Does anybody have any questions so far, other than on the?
I do a lot of recording of CCC Confer, but also using Camtasia for some classes. So.
Yes.
And I know Camtasia kind of does it as a shockwave thing. I think like you get a folder with a whole bunch of files in it. If
yeah.
you upload a Camtasia video, you just need the MP4 file. Well, I don't know if that works okay just correctly on that, or is it easier?
The easiest way to do it, we do quite a few Camtasia files, but you just rather than recording it for the, I think that option is like for the web or to publish for the web or something. Yeah, just publish an MP4.
Oh, there's a way to publish it.
Yeah, there is an option just to publish an MP4.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
I think there's going to be some instructors once I tell them about this that are going to want some other folders to use for videos on here because of the device flexibility. Will that be possible?
Yes, depending on how old they are. If they were done in the last year, for sure.
So how would they do that? Should they contact someone at CCC?
Yeah, just send contact just 3C Media Solutions. So support at 3cmediasolutions.org, and I'll get that video, and then I'll get that email. And what we'll do is we recorded a lot of them actually. Just as we were testing, we recorded a lot of them, and they're in what we call limbo right now. So all the ones that we record, we're going to be recording all of them. All the CCC Confer archives this coming year as well, and they're going to be placed in our limbo area. And then as someone signs up for an account, they'll be transferred to their account.
Oh, so that might happen automatically if it's been a year or less.
If it's been a year or less, probably. I mean, I can't guarantee it because.
Okay, so it's better just to contact.
Yeah, and I can let you know. Anybody else have any questions?
Just a quick one. So I didn't have a CCC Confer account, but I did that, and I did create the account this morning. It says to request video upload, so I'm going to take a little bit to.
Oh, you already created one and you had one? Yeah, that's going to create a little bit of an error because you already had a CCC Confer.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh, okay.
I did not, and I just did the CCC Confer.
Oh, okay. So you did the 3C Media Solutions first. Okay. Yeah.
It will not let me request video upload.
Yeah. It'll be someone in my office will probably be looking at that in the next hour or so,
Okay.
and you'll get it quickly.
Thank you. Where's your office located?
We're at Palomar College in San Marcos. So anyway, so right now, so that's the video part of it. We're also going to be creating a file repository as well. So the file repository will be, let's say you want to create a playlist of PDFs, Word docs, that kind of thing. You'll be able to do that oh, you know where I saw that file? That's why I can't. I was logged in as admin, so it's in my admin account. It hasn't been uploaded yet. Upgraded yet for the regular accounts. So you'll be able to do it. I think you just click on the title, and it allows you to just it's like a little checkbox. A little numbering system.
Okay.
And but anyway. What was that? What was I?
File repository?
Oh yeah, the file repository is what we're going to be doing is actually a lot of our videos too are going to be we're using the Amazon S3 cloud to store them, some of them, and backing them up. And it's a great service. Amazon S3 cloud, they charge very, very little, so it's very cost effective in terms of backing up massive amounts of data. And we're going to be actually using that for the file repository. So it's going to allow you to create like playlists for your students. Let's say you had a bunch of PDFs and Word files and Excel documents and you wanted to share them with your students, or you wanted to give an exam and you said, here's the material I want you to look at before you take the exam, and you could provide it to them in the form of a playlist. And they would click on it and it would be available to them, and they would be able to look at the PDF or the Excel file, and it would be all your materials then are going to be all in one place. You're going to have your videos there, you're going to have your files, all in your account. So we think that's pretty exciting. We're actually, we weren't going to roll it out until it probably is going to be like this summer before that comes out. We're working on that right now. And there's going to be an option when you create a playlist. It's going to ask you what kind of playlist. So it's going to give you, and that's in the admin thing too. I guess I hadn't tried to show it. But it's so it's going to give you an option to be a drop down of whether it's a video or a data playlist. That you can't create. We can't like combine them just because of the differences in data and the way that they're created. But we think that's a great feature as well. And let's see. Does anybody have any questions so far on creating accounts? On the service itself?
You know, it says that it also does streaming media, and that overlaps with what CCC Confer provides. Are there certain places where one would be better than the other?
Oh no, streaming media Confer doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Streaming media would be, basically we're using Livestream as a streaming media service, and that's going to, so anybody can ask for a streaming media. Let's say you wanted to webcast your event at your college live, then we would provide that service for you. You just ask us. We have, I think, we'll have like 3 or 4 accounts with live stream, and then we would provide like technical support. You would have to provide the actual production on site unless you used our event coverage services. Oh yeah, that's right. You wanted to. Let's go through the captioning part of it because that's important as well. So let's say you had a video like, I'm sorry, your name?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Tom Riegel, but I wasn't asking about the... I did. Captioning.
Oh, about the captioning. Okay, your name?
Pat.
Pat. Let's say, Pat, that you had a video that you hadn't created. You created in Camtasia. You uploaded. You were uploading here, and you wanted to closed caption it after the fact. So you basically click on Details and Options. And here it has, basically you can edit the video title and description or upload a caption file. You can also post a video. So this, when you post it, you actually post it to the website and it allows anybody to view it. So when you post it, you're sharing this video. Possibly sharing this video with others. All the ones that we capture from YouTube are already being shared to the world, so we figured we can share them here. So we didn't have any problems with that, but this, in terms of what people upload, by default it's private. So it's up to you whether or not you want to share it. And you would just post it here. And then so this is if you the first one, edit a video or upload a caption file. If you already had a caption file, you can upload it here. That's the license, but you just add it. This one already has it added. It's an SRT file. But if you didn't, let's say you wanted to request it, then again, 3C Media Solutions has a relationship with the DECT grant to provide captioning services for the CCC system through us. And it's very simple. I think a lot of times people have tried to go through the DECT grant, and it's been a little complicated, a little onerous.
There's a lot of signatures sign up. So are you saying that an instructor themselves could click on that and request it? Because
Yep.
I've done that in the past. I've had to have several signatures and send it in.
That's changed.
No.
Yeah, that's changed. It's a whole new world.
Oh,
So you click this link, you put the title, automatically it captures the title, you put the length of your video in there, you put the author, you put the section, the CRN or ticket, depending on how your college describes that class you taught, the term, and you click submit, and that's it.
Is there a maximum length of video?
Not really, but 2 hours would probably be a lot. But there is no max. Yes.
Would that work also on existing YouTube videos?
Can you repeat the question, please?
Oh, will the captioning grant work on existing YouTube videos? Yes. Yes.
Because the ones I have right now, they're just using the voice recognition, which is terrible. So it's not truly captioned.
Yes, and this will work until they run out of funds. So there is a limit. There is a limit because they're funding it, and it's not unlimited funding.
Are they even like humans to transcribe, or is it some kind of company?
No, it's humans. Humans, yeah. And but it has to be an instructional class. It can't be something that you're, like your dedication of a building or something at your school or something like that. It has to be like an actual instructional class. That's the only criteria for getting it captioned through the grant. But like I said, it's pretty simple. It takes away all the going to your dean and going to your vice president and trying to get them to sign, and then actually getting a portion of funds dedicated to your school. But if you're going to be having a lot of videos transferred through us and not doing it anymore through the grant process at your school, let me know. Let us know at support@3cmediasolutions.org, because then we can request from the DCT grant, say, here, these people are going to be doing it from us. Like Santa Barbara Community College is not going to be doing it through us. So we're going to request that the money that they give to Santa Barbara be allocated to us instead. So just let us know, and then we can, because this is, I think, probably a much easier process.
Thank you. I have videos that are streamed to the students and my teachers and classes that have to be use of them. And we upload them all and
Yeah.
Could you repeat the question, please?
Oh, if she has videos that are already that she made copies of that were captured from another course, can they be uploaded from a CD to 3C Media Solutions? And the answer is yes. Yes, they can definitely be. I mean, that's what we're encouraging. People that have media out there that they're using for their classes. We have this one instructor that's done, and I don't encourage everybody to do this, but they've done hundreds and hundreds of exam questions that they do through video, and they're all, I think they're all kinds of subjects too, and he's uploaded all of them. They're only about 2 to 3 minutes each. So we have probably, if we were going according to statistics, we would have a lot of good statistics, because just he himself probably uploaded more than 1,200 videos. He has students working for him. Yeah, but anyway, that's some people are using that. Some people are using us to upload MP3 files. If you have a music class, you want to give an exam, and you want to play some music. YouTube won't let you do that because of the copyright. We'll do it unless we get cracked down upon by the music industry. But.
So you can use that music and then upload it.
Yeah. As long as you don't, we encourage not to share the music, because then we will get in trouble probably. But if you're using it for your class, like I said, we're not lawyers, but we do support. Any other questions? How many? Who's going to upload videos when they go back? 3 people? 4 people? 5. You're going to upload too, right?
I don't have
Anyway, yeah, we encourage everyone to use the service. It's like I said, it's grant funded. It's free to your school. You probably have a DE coordinator at your school. You can go through your DE coordinator. That's what this one school does, Taft College. Dan Hall there, he's the coordinator, and he coordinates all of his instructors, all their videos. He creates accounts for them, and he manages those accounts. And, so he does all that. So you can have one account for your college or your department, have one person manage it, and have all those videos in folders, different folders for each instructor. We're also coming up with groups starting probably this summer, where the groups will be managed so that you'll have let's say you'll have a coordinator, a group coordinator, and let's say you wanted to manage a bunch. Right now it's a little difficult to do. You have to do it through folders, but you'll be able to do it just through accounts. So you can add somebody to your group, and that person in that group would have access to those videos for that group. So that's another way that you can manage colleges or departments within a college. And we're open for suggestions too. We consider this to be your video repository. It's not our video repository. We don't create any content. We just are here to service the content that you provide us. So.
I have one more question about closed captioning. There's like a ADA law or something that says we have to provide closed captioning for some videos, but we often, I have not done that in the past because I know that I can check the box if I need to and see if you confirm. But if we're archiving video and all of a sudden, like I'm using an archive video and all of a sudden I have someone who requests closed captioning, what's the turnaround to get that done on a previously archived video?
Okay, so the question is, what is the turnaround on getting captioning done on a previously recorded video? Yeah. And the answer is about probably 2 to 3 days, 3, 4, maybe less than a week for sure, depending on what time of the year, month, or whatever it happens on. Okay. Yeah, about 3 days.
Okay. Great.
Translation for the copy?
Translation? No, we've been asked that before. It would be a great tool, but no.
Much harder to do.
Pardon me?
Much harder to do.
Yeah, it is. That would be a good project for someone to come up with automated translation.
PhD program.
Any other questions? Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And just send me an email at support@3cmediasolutions.org if you have any questions at all. And we're going to start providing